Good morning, boys and girls. Hope everybody's good, enjoying your weekend, you're having a great weekend. Yesterday I couldn't shoot the review video Saturday. But yeah, I'm doing it. I'm doing it right now. So when we start Monday, of course, we had Monday right now. Monday, I won't say bad price action, to be honest. There was no trading. I didn't take any trades, of course. I don't trade Monday. It was a no news Monday. There was honestly just nothing there. You guys, let me mark for you guys. There's literally no trading. No trading on Monday. Um, no clean opportunities. I think I remember I said I wanted to see these get swept, but we only did that like later in the day. You see that? And yeah, not the best price action. I'm glad I stayed away on Monday. Um, Yeah, that's literally all I had written down for Monday. There's nothing really special. There's nothing crazy about. I mean, how do you trade this? I mean, you could if you shorted this and this inverse and using this shorting for that, but you're gonna have to hold it for some time to take out these lows right here because we took out the London high. Then after taking out that London high, then we price reversed going for that low. So that was a clean setup overall regarding that. Just that you're gonna have to hold the trade. Like, let me show you guys. If you were to use this as an entry, this inverse right there. Also a bit of a big stop as well. And then it's a good trade idea. Obviously, I would say TP1 is this, and then TP2 that. But me knowing like also these were nice, relatively equal. The third one, if you want to leave a runner for that, if not this, this one right here. So yeah, that's it for Monday. Nothing really crazy. Nothing special. Nothing special. I would say nothing special. Um, Nothing really special. And then let's hop into Tuesday's price action. Tuesday. There we go. Tuesday, clean day actually. Took a trade Tuesday. We got a win. I did say the week ahead, like, yo, this week is gonna be a good week because of the news and everything. I just know that, bro, we're gonna cook these charts, which we did do. We had a great profitable week. Um, what happened Tuesday? Tuesday. We had a clean setup right over here. I took shorts right over here because I saw we had the opening range gap, which was right over here. Price went up back into it, respected this and dog new week opening gap and had a nice reversal to that, as you guys can see. So we went to that midpoint of the opening range gap, and then we went back to that new week opening gap. You see that price respecting the bodies are below that, showing that reversal, and then price went down. And so one thing I didn't pay attention to when I was watching back at my video, so I saw that there was this as well. I was not paying attention to this inverse. You see that? Because we had a bit of a retracement coming, price left that, coming into this first value gap, and then going back up, retracing back into this, and we had let me see that. Nope. And we had this. So we had like two PD arrays right over there. Price coming back into that, respecting that lower half of this. We had that nice sell off, you know. I was taking break even the first TP trade, the first TP of the trade hit. I think it was here or here, not mistake. If I'm not, I think no, it was this one. Was this one? That first TP got taken, and then price had a retracement, and like I said, I put my stop loss. I entered like around about here because I entered using this candlestick, and then my stop loss I put it back on break even. Literally, it was here because I was like, oh, it would not. I would want to see it respect this for value gap, but then I end up putting it break even. I don't know why I did that. I don't really believe in break even, but that day it just came to me to do that, which was very silly and dumb. But I did that, and it played out. Not it played out, but the trade hit. The trade really played out very nicely. I did want to see lower prices. I also use that higher time frame, 15-minute. That's one of the things I would say this week that's been carrying me a lot. The 50-minute time frame. It's growing to me. It's growing to me. Because bear in mind, I never really check it like that. In all transparency, I never really check it like that. But it's been helping me a lot. And that's one of the improvements I would say of this week, to be honest. Um, well, well, it wasn't that clear. Let me just go back. Tuesday, Tuesday, Tuesday. Where's she at? Come on, Tuesday. Sorry. Yeah, so Tuesday was a great day, a good trade. I learned my lesson in the sense of going for break evens. I mean, bro, I would have finished the fun on the Tuesday, but it's fine. Like I said, it's part of the game. It's what if it did go wrong and then I got stopped out, but at least I got take profit hit. You understand? Um, It was a good day, but I did say I doubted myself. There was a time, as you guys you go back to watch that, when price came back to this, when we had this, kind of got me scared a bit. I was like, oh man, don't tell me I'm gonna get stopped out, blah blah blah, But it played out perfectly, This is part of the game. A bit of my psychology got to me, but I got what I wanted to see. Um, it was a lesson with the whole break even incident, and I knew what I wanted to see, and we got exactly that. We got exactly that. Although I was scared when it was playing out, sometimes doubt creeps in a bit, but push the button, bro. We pushed the button, and it played out so nicely, bro. We got, and I did say in the video, you guys can go watch back. I want to see these PD arrays get tapped into. Specifically, I wanted to see this one on a daily time frame, but then we went lower, and then we got this. Just go watch back the video, you guys will see that. So that was Tuesday, a nice sell off. We caught that. So yeah, really happy, really, 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 really happy. And then we had dun 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 Wednesday, the quick scalp, I'll call it. So Wednesday, I also knew what I was looking for, clean setup, but I was patient with this one. I was really patient. And I just needed a couple like 30 something dollars to pass my funded. So I didn't really need to let it, I didn't have to wait for that primary sell side, which was this right here. This was the primary sell side I was actually aiming for that day. And as you guys can see, price was using this 15-minute fair value gap. Um, Let me see. I think this one, oh, damn. The best demonstration, I need the 15-minute. What date? It was on Wednesday, the 13th. I need the 15-minute to explain this one. Okay, so, excuse me. The reason why I took the short, um, I saw that in a 15-minute, uh, time is very important in this sense. Oh, this candlestick, right? I was like, depending how this candlestick closes, because we had this fair value gap, will determine whether I'm gonna go short or not. But if it closes like above it, having a retracement, then I will not. But then price, as you guys can see here, oh, sorry, that was bothering me. We had this fair value gap on that daily, on that 15-minute, sorry. Price came back into it. Look at that. Price came back into it, right? Price using that fair value gap, respecting the lower half of it. Just the wicks are doing the damage because of this new week opening gap. You see that? It's respecting, touching back into the new week opening, respecting it, and we got lower prices. And then this fair value gap price closed below it. So that gave me the confidence of like, oh, we want to sell. That's why I took the sell into this area right here. I did not hold for that primary, which is it's a good thing because I would have gotten stopped out of that one. I really would have gotten, oh what the heck, I really would have gotten stopped out of that one, if I had waited for that. But I was like, I don't need much. I just need to pass the funded. That's it. There's no time to be greedy. So that worked out very nicely. The Wednesday, right? Yes, if I'm not mistaken. The Wednesday trade worked out very nicely. There you go. I took shorts right over. Where was it? Let me look at the time. I feel like the time will tell me everything. Oh, this one was right here. So when price literally left and came back, you see this inverse as well, this as well, and also this first fair value gap. Just that's just it doing the body right there and coming back up like that. I knew I'm going for short, so that's what I did. Right over there like that. That's what I did. Um, this we got this inverse number one, and then I saw it. But the moment I just saw it leave and come back, I literally pressed the sell button because here we would have gotten stopped out. If I used this one and then in price come back out like that, because I would have used this as my stop loss right up at that. But something told me I just had to wait. I just waited, and the moment price just had that body candlestick closure, having that many retracement, I literally pressed the sell button and took it all the way to this. First TP was this end dog, and then the rest I took it out right about here. You guys can watch that video to see that. So I got a quick sell, and then price ended up having that reversal back to the upside. ICT took this trade actually. He tried to short it from here, and then he got stopped out, and then he used this as an inverse, shorting that for higher prices, the all-time highs. Yeah. This is the same day where I took my second trade on the other account because I ended up getting stopped out on this trade on the other account. Um, and then I took buys. So I put a limit order right here. Literally, so I had to wait. Prices doing the back and forth. I put a limit order right over here. You guys can go see that screenshot. I posted it on that video. I put a limit order right over here for the, let me show you guys longs for the limit order. It, to be honest, I did try to, I wanted to buy over here, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna be patient because what if I just get stopped out? Because I saw respecting this upper half of that first fair value gap. So I just waited. I waited it out, and then I was like, if price is gonna buy, I'm gonna wait for it to come back into the. I'm not gonna use this one. I'm gonna use this one, the one that displaced and had that break of structure. My stop loss was just below that, but I managed to trade as it was going higher, but I just put it below that for now. And then I took the bars all the way to up here. So I took this trade as well. I didn't take it on my account. Like I said, I took it on my friends because we got stopped up here. And then I basically made that money back with like $100 in profit. So this was the trade idea. So yeah, that's basically it. Beautiful trade. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful trade setup right over there. And then what else? What else? What else? Yeah, that was Wednesday. That was a good day. Two trades in one day, and they both hit. Beautiful, if you ask me. Oh. And we have this day. Yeah, I took a loss this day. Not really mad about it to be honest. It was clean setup, bro. I knew what I was looking for on Thursday. I really knew what I was looking for, and I wasn't mad about it. I had the right idea, just the execution that really got to me. So let me run through. Let me run you guys through that real quick. What had happened? So on this Thursday, hold on. Okay, I don't know why can't I see what I'm looking for. Okay, so we had this for value gap, right? Let me show you boys real quick. We had this for value gap that day, and I wanted to say, I said that, bro, we leaving. We left this fair value gap, and I was like, I want to see price come back and retest this fair value gap and then potentially go for longs, right? And we got exactly that. And it was aligning with the end dog right over here. It literally aligned with the end dog. Price staying up there. The only thing that caught me out, let's go back. Let's go back. The thing that caught me out was the retest. Was literally the retest. I did not. I that really got me. I'm not gonna lie. That retest really got me. So literally when price came back down here, oh, the first trade I did try to take was up here when I tried to long this. because it's like, oh, what if it just doesn't give me the opportunity of coming back here? But it did. So I tried to long this on the other account, but not on mine, because it can take the heat. So in case I missed the trade, and then that's fine. But it ended up coming all the way back down here, and this retest really got to me. So the moment price we had this big displacement candle, I was like, I'm buying this. So I did go for longs right over here. Literally, also I saw this fair value gap. I was like, all we need is the inverse. I tried to use that, and then my stop loss was literally right around about below that, and then those was my targets, right? But I ended up getting stopped out because I was like, there's no way I'm gonna put my stops below this because of my risk reward. It's just not gonna work. I'm not willing to do that. I was just not willing to risk that much. But I took the L. That's fine. I was not wrong though. That's what made me kind of feel better about it. But yeah, this retest, price coming back out, coming in, retesting it, and then going up. That's what got to me. I could have been, I guess, trying to say more patient, waited for the setup to happen, but usually, after the macro, which is at this time, after that, I don't really look at the charts. So either way, I wouldn't have seen this opportunity of buying that, you know. But I just took my L and I just left it at that. I didn't try anything more funny. I just left it and I took my L in peace. So yeah, this was the day. Um, yeah, yeah, pretty much it. Can't really, there isn't much to say about it. Not really mad about it. It was a beautiful day. Just the retest, price coming back in, retesting it, and then yeah, that was a lesson. But I got what I wanted to see. So I like that. And then we had Friday, the big day, the big day, the big day. Oh, this was also the first loss on my phase two. That this was the first loss on my phase two. So really hurt my not I didn't hurt myself, it was just a minor loss. And then we had Friday, which was yesterday. No, the day before yesterday. Sorry. We had bad PA. And fun fact, I did say like, oh, I don't want to trade Friday, but I ended up doing it because I was just doing it out of the fear of like my streak. So a part of me, in all honesty, I am kind of glad that I traded because I didn't make it about the streak. But I ended up hurting myself while doing that. So that's why I said I hurt myself. So because I took two trades this Friday, I was just so determined about like, bro, it's gonna sell, it's gonna come back down here. I was right about it coming back down here, but it didn't take out the primary sell side. As you guys can watch the video, I was like, bro, I wanted to see it take out this primary sell side so bad and then reverse off this 50-minute fair value gap, but it didn't give me that. Let me show you guys. It didn't give me that. It literally didn't give me that. Let me show you guys. You see these? I thought it's gonna take out these two lows. Literally have like a wick, take these out, and then the upper half of that, and then buy. That's what I want. You guys can go back to the video and watch that. That's what I literally said. I want to see it do that, but it didn't grant me that opportunity. It literally didn't. And look at how nice we got close to the opening range gap midpoint. Look at that. And then we sold off ever since. So Friday's price action was bad because also we had no news. A part of me does feel like, you know what, I should have just stuck to the no trading because I ended up taking two losses that kind of put me not in the red. I am currently in the red on that phase two. So what this was high resistance price action. The one thing I can say about it, like I should have just stayed away to be in all honesty, sorry. I could have just stayed away from it and just stuck to that plan of Thursday. But at the same time, like psychologically, like I was speaking about it, I was like, "Ah, I don't know. Oh, the reasons I want to stay away were like not the right reasons. Let me put it like that. It was for performative reasons more than anything, like oh my streak. And I feel like taking that loss kind of like brushed it away, like that fear of like looking perfect, Although it's a loss though, but I'll take that. I'll take that. It's whatever. Let's take that. But still, I could have just stayed away. Um, but still, I'm happy. I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad. I was so determined. Kind of got what I wanted. Price coming back into this. It's just not the way I thought it would be. I had the right ad. I had the right plan. It's just the execution. This just stopping me out consistently. Yeah, it's just Yeah, literally, I was in profit for like a couple of minutes, like for $15, where I basically made back a little bit of the money that I lost on the first trade, and I ended up losing this trade. I could have managed it better in the sense of like the moment I was in profit, put it back on break even, just to manage my losses for the day, so that if it does hit it, if it doesn't, just make that one loss. So now I'm like in the red on that phase two. Basically, I have to make like 120 less. I forgot basically to pass it. So let's just see what this week has to come. So I would say my worst trades was Friday for sure. Where I could have stayed away. Like the high resistance. I mean, this can't really trade this. This is very bad. And then my emotional moments, I would say the emotional moments was when it was the Thursday where I doubted myself about the sell off, and also like when we went on drawdown. And then another emotional moment, I would say it was the not that Thursday, the Tuesday, sorry, the Tuesday, yeah, where I doubted myself. Also, the same thing with the Tuesday was it the Wednesday? I forgot that they were also the same day I went break even. That really kind of got to me as well. Um, and then the good discipline moments, I would just say I'm gonna have to think on that one. A good discipline moment. I don't know. I can't really think on that. I can't really say. I can't really say. Oh, but the repeating patterns, the 15 minute, that's one thing I've learned these past 2 weeks. That 15 minute really helps a lot. Really, 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 really. That higher time frame, bro. It helped me, gave me a bit of an edge when I studied it a bit more when during that open, helping me determine where price is gonna go. So especially using those fair value gaps really helps a lot. I'm trying to that's it's been helping me a lot with direction this week. I'm not gonna lie, just about the execution points. So this week we had 2 wins and 2 losses. So great week though, if you ask me. Great week. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm not even mad about it, bro. I've had a great trading week. Let's just see what this coming week has to bring. Because I know, or let me screenshot this for the sake of uh oh, but this is so perfect, bro. Look at that midpoint. But I need a thumbnail. I was gonna say this coming week, right? It's gonna be. I don't think I'm gonna trade much. Obviously, I will still be filming, but I'm not gonna trade much just for the sake of um the news. We will go through that right now. I just need to look at touching that and then fizzing out. Let me just screenshot this for the thumbnail. This week, right? Come back here. We have no news on Monday, so I'm not trading that. Tuesday we have 10 a.m. news. Ugh, the problem about 10 a.m. right is that it's literally around my trading times. Either gonna stop me out or it's gonna like mess me up in some way or price action is kind of weirdish. So I'm gonna have to see how price action is. If it is, I'm gonna trade this Tuesday. Most likely not, but we'll have to see because I'm in the red, so I have to be a little bit more careful. And then we have news at 2 p.m. Probably catch a trade on Wednesday. It's only at 2 p.m. That's like the afternoon session. This day, mm, the time, the time might be a bit of a problem. The time, unless we wait those last 10 minutes of the macro, seeing how price is, and if we get a clean setup, that will determine if we get a trade or not. And then Friday 10 a.m. again, so that might just affect the trading. Oh, and Monday no video. Oh, shout out next week Monday no video because of the news. Oh, that's cool. That's a nice break day. But yeah, that's basically it. That's the week. So next week a little bit less trading, which is kind of good for the account. Um, because we're on the red. We're on the red at the moment. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this week recap. Hopefully we can do some recovery that's next week and not beyond that downside of life. Uh, but I'm confident we can get it done. It's nothing. It's nothing. We've been here before. We've been in drawdowns before. It's we just need one good trade to take us out of it. You know, one good trade or a couple of small wins will be good. Nothing really crazy. Um, but yeah, mistakes. I think what I need to look to work on more, or the things I'm gonna check on Wednesday, what the week, not Wednesday, for this week to come, is probably like I won't say emotional reactions, probably like emotional reactions, mistakes that I've done this week. High resistance, I would say the high resistance. I need to check myself on that one when it's like bad PDA, bad price action. But yeah, this pretty much it for me for this weekly recap. Hope you guys enjoyed it. You guys learned something from it. For my mistakes. Uh yeah. I'm done. I'm done for the day. And yeah, this is a nice short one. So yeah, cheers.